Good day everyone. Today I'll talk about Windwalker, the archer class. Yesterday I was lucky enough to get a hold of one of our top PvP archer player, the one called Galletita, aka the Cookie. Don't be fooled by the cute nickname. Despite the cute nickname, Galletita has been well known in our server as one of top current PvP player. So let's quickly check the Galletita's spec. So Cookie currently have 327k HP, almost 20,000 physical attack power, and 17.8k physical defense, and 14.8k magic defense. And her current pets are Flame Welder, Armored Bear, and Angel, which is a good combination. And her rune settings are, she have lots of Elf Prince, Dracula. This one is for true damage. So the typical good rune settings. There's never ending to the working on runes, because even though you reach Seraph or Savior level, there's still something to work on the rune side. So Cookie have King Arthur and Valkyrie, very nice. And she haven't started working on Spring page yet. Alright, moving on to her spec, and I asked several questions, but Cookie speaks Spanish, so I had to do some translation work. So it was in writing rather than over the voice. So I will share that with you as well. And at the end of the video, I will also show the duel between my Oracle and the Cookie. So this is Cookie's PvP Windwalker spec. As you can see, she has maxed out on the skills that she used and its supporting skill. And moving on to the Windwalker page. So this is same as Sariel's Mage PvP spec. She maxed on every skill that is in the Windwalker page. I think the reason why that is, as you can see, she has maxed out on all the extra HP skill. So it makes the character itself much more tankier. And Archer and Mage, unlike Oracles, they don't rely too much on pets to do all the heavy lifting, do all the damage. The Archer and Mage, they can do more damage than their pets. So their pets tend to be either very defensive pets or either do extra damage burst. That's all. So this spec perfectly makes sense. And if we move on to the pet page, as you can see, again, same as any other archer or mage spec, she has maxed out on the all stats skill. So there you have it. This is the Windwalker Archer PvP spec. Next, we'll move on to some of the questions that I asked to Cookie about overall guidance about the Archer and typical questions. Question 1. Windwalker vs Sniper. What are your thoughts? Cookie's response was, I prefer the Windwalker because at the moment it is the most versatile class or has more mobility than you can choose with the Archer. While the Sniper has abilities more static, but now with the modifications that Patch made, the Sniper does not look like a bad option for my taste. I think there is a Sniper in your guild. Yes, there is, called Bonbons. she could give you a better opinion to the respect. Sounds good. Question 2. Why the spec, which I'm referring to the spec that we just discussed? What are the skill combo? And the cookie's response was, in the sense of the combo, it depends a lot with which rival you are facing, but the build of skills that I have is this, and for PvE, I don't really feel the difference, so I use the same skill in general. So it all depends on the type of class you face. Got it. Question 3. What are the best SSR patch for archers in your opinion? And the cookie's response was, first pet, the Armored Bear. Due to its reflection of damage it has, it is vital when you are in PvP both for massive and one-on-one. And the second pet she recommends is the Snow Bunny. It is excellent option too because its shield that is equivalent to a percentage of total HP that you have with your character, which will help you withstand the blow very well. And at the same time, it serves both well in massive or in one-on-one. And the third pet she recommends is the Cyclone. It is a very good pet to do damage and can be joined with a combo with the Windwalker since it has the ability to immobilize its opponent while it is spinning, and that at the same time one can take advantage of to put the combo before it diminishes. It is very good for both one-on-one and in mode mass again. If I'm starting, these would be my first options to start with the Windwalker. I choose 2 defensive SSR pets because the Windwalker is a class that while protecting itself can deal damage, and since it has no option to heal or hit full damage in a single skin, it comes in handy since its skills are damage over time, and 1 SSR of damage to be able to join a combo and do the best possible damage. Sounds good. Got it. Question 4. What are best UR pets for Archer in your opinion? And the cookie's response was the Flame Welder. This pet is so important for a Windwalker or for any class in general since it grants you invincibility while its ability is active. Be careful, the only pet that can counter for the moment that I have seen that is Angel, that also it is UR grade pet. It does the damage, but the Flame Welder continues with its ability. Very good for both massive and one-on-one. Second recommendation, the Angel. It is very good UR pet for a Windwalker because while it is in the air with its wings, it allows to protect itself from rivals, and it turn be able to make a mini crowd control that can paralyze them for a short time. It is very good for one-on-one and for massive if it is a regular pet, since if they make a crowd control, they can cancel their attack. Alright, moving on. Question number 5. Any advice for Archer runes? What are the key stats for Archer? And the cookie's response was, I try to focus a lot on FZA. If anybody knows what FZA means in English, leave a comment down below. Thank you. Since for me it is so important because the more base damage the Windwalker has is much better. I think it means attack power, but moving on. Since its damage is over time, after strength I try to focus on critical. And finally I try to raise the HP. I don't show you the other parts because I really feel that I still need to study and analyze how they work. I am Renope. this is the level of empowerment that I have. I feel like best of all has been level 9 so far. I choose the Dragon Slayer set because I feel that the one that best matches with the Windwalker because his damage is FZA. Oh, maybe FZA means damage over time. So that increase his damage by ignoring the opponent's physical defense. After the other set is the aggression, since that does a damage in general to everything, and that 10% damage that provides a lot of help in PvP as well as in PvE. Those were the damage sets. Now that defense sets are, I recommend Ocean for its damage reduction 10%. The other set that would be very good option for me is Joint of Thorn, since that one plus its damage reflection combines very well with the Armored Bear pet. I have not been able to take out, but I am in progress of trying to make it. These are the skills that I have. I try to keep everything even. I feel that because of the Windwalker is a well-balanced class for PvP and for PvE, it is very good too. And here are the images provided by Cookie. Coming back to the questions. Question number 6. Which class do you have hard time facing it and easy to defeat it? And the Cookie's response was, the classes that cost me the most are the Outlaw. I am assuming Rogue. Because it is a class that has a lot of mobility and it is difficult to catch it. And in a complete combo, then the Wizard. Since its damage is very strong, and if you are careless, it can easily make you a one-shot. The classes that are intermediate for me are Oracles. If you stay close, you can kill them, but if you are careless or get too far away, then they can heal and they can kill you instantly. Swordsman. It is a class that also, if you stay at a distance and avoid its crowd control a little, you can kill it. But if you are again careless and they can catch you with its crowd control and its combo, they can kill you super easy. And the class, because it makes me easier to kill, are the archers. Maybe because I know my own class, since if I can catch them with the combo, I can kill them. So the word of wisdom is, don't be careless. Proceed with caution. Question number 7. What is your overall opinion about Archer? I'm very positive. What can I tell you about my class? I feel that it is a comfortable class to handle. I feel that for PvE, it helps the group a lot. I also feel that in PvP, it is a very balanced class, both as massive and in one-on-one. each skill, sometimes I feel like it has a bit of delay at the beginning of its casting, and that is a bit uncomfortable when you use them. Alright, overall, very good class, both in PvP and PvE. Question number 8. Who do you think is the best Oracle in DST? Be honest. And I see that the cookie was really honest with me, that didn't mention me at all, my Oracle Gerarel. And her response was, here I am divided in two. For massive PvP, it has been best Oracle I have been with, and that fulfills its role very well as a support in PvE is Gyoza, aka Dumpling. I know this Oracle well. She's an amazing Oracle player indeed. Now for PvP one-on-one, damage is Astian. He knows how to play his Oracle very well with the truth. Of course, this is just my opinion. And yes, I agree as well. Ace is also one of the top White Sage in our server. Alright, moving on to question number 9. Additional notes. Cookie wanted to mention that legendary runes priority is Valkyrie runes. That one does the best damage and combine very well with the damage class like the Windwalker. And some advice for new archers, something that I always do in all the MMORPG game that I have played is to always look for most information and guides of the class that I'm going to play. That helps a lot. The truth is not to be left alone with one information, but to obtain several. Yes, that's very another word of wisdom. Don't just rely on this video alone. Go out, research your class. There are many sources, good information out there for sure. And that's all, Gerald. I hope this helps with your guide. Friends and hug, smile. What a friendly player. Thank you. Thank you, Cookie. I hope this video has been helpful. There is more. The next part is where Cookie and I duel each other. So that will be the end. Thank you for listening, everybody. Hope this helps you a lot. Good day. Bye-bye.
Hey,